More children might be different baby moms as well, or different partners, and he might also be having issues. So there's a lot of things in place. In this situation, I think it's important to respect the guy's decision that he doesn't want any more children. And if the girl really wants more children, she needs to go and find like-minded people that also want more children too, rather than trying to force a baby on the baby dad and trying to coerce him into that, because he's gonna cause a lot of problems in the future. Anyway, scenario number 2. This one. My baby dad wants a committed relationship with me. I have 4 kids with him. However, he has a second wife in Nigeria. Should I trust him and give him a chance? God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, you have 4 kids with him. He has a second wife in Nigeria. Now, depending on the religion you are, being a Muslim, as a Muslim, you are allowed 4 wives. But obviously, there are rules and regulations that goes into it. You can't just wake up one day and say, yeah, I want to take 4 wives. So that's what I say, depending on the religion. But also, as I live in the UK too, I don't think the law allows you to take 2 wives. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have to check. But I know in other proper Islamic religious countries, you are allowed the number of wives that you want, in terms of 4 wives. Don't just go and get 10 wives and then say Mr. CV said you're allowed. No. Don't misquote me. 4 wives is the maximum as a Muslim if you want. And it's not compulsory. It's an option if you want. Anyways, we're not going to go about wives or whatever. But I'm just saying it because he said the guy has second wife in Nigeria. That's what I said, depending on the religion. Also, I don't know whether you should trust him, or I can't tell you whether to trust him or don't trust him. If he says he wants a committed relationship with you, obviously he's the father of your children. So whether you want to give him a chance or not, obviously that's up to you. I think what this girl is looking at is the fact that he has a second wife in Nigeria, and that might be a bit of a problem, because I do know people that might have wives here and then wives back home or back wherever their country is, and that might be due to many reasons. I heard one guy where he said he went back to his country to go and visit his main wife, but he had a partner here. But obviously I'm not sure what the situation is with them. But back on this one, when it comes to being a committed relationship, for me, obviously that's between you and your partner. Whether you want to give him a second chance or not is up to you. But I think some women, from what I've seen, I haven't experienced it, but some people, I know that sometimes they might just stick in a marriage or be in a relationship just because of the children, because they think, wait, these children might need a father figure, they need their dad in their life, so for that reason they stick at this relationship, or they stick in a marriage for the sake of the children. That's what they say. But for me, obviously, whether committed or not committed relationship, obviously that's up to you to make. I can't make that decision for you. But what I can say is, if he has a second wife in Nigeria, if you're happy with it and you're okay with him having a second wife in Nigeria and you're totally fine with it and you can get along, you can stick together, you can work things out as a family, then yeah, of course you can give him a chance. But if you think maybe he's not being faithful in the beginning and whatever the situation is between both of you, then obviously you are the one that has to make that final call and that final judgment. So I'm going to leave there as it is. Final one for today. It says, my parents are toxic. Well, I do know some parents can be toxic. My baby dad is over 30 and has never had a child before. Before we had a child, everything was going well. But after we had the child, he's moving mad, hasn't come to see his child. He just does the bare minimum. I have a child already, so that's the woman. The woman says she has her own child already, but only sees his own child. So what the situation is, the woman has a child already, as if she has one child from a previous partner before she got with this guy, and now because this guy has a child for her, he doesn't see the first child as his child. He only sees the second child, which is his own child. My parents keep telling me to stick and stay with him. I am really confused, don't know what to do and who to listen to. Wow. This is a very sticky situation. This is not a very sticky, this is a very sticky situation. So this is a very sticky situation because it's a lot of things going on here. But let me just summarize it quickly. The girl has one child with her previous partner. Then she now got with this guy. They had another child together. The guy only sees the child he has as his own child, but doesn't really say hello or talk to the other child, the first child. Before they gave birth, the guy was acting nice. He was doing everything right before they had the child. As soon as they had the child, he just does the bare minimum, and he hasn't even come to see the child. The parents are saying to the woman to stay with this partner, and that could be many reasons. Now I'm going to try and uncover some of the reasons why they might say the woman should stick with the partner. This goes back to the first one with the 4 children, in the sense that they might say to her to stick with the partner because they might think, wait, the first partner is not there, so at least you have a man, or you have a husband near you, or a partner near you that can keep you company, that you can work together. Also, especially coming from an African community, or the way they feel as if